Okay, I am giggling. Shocked, surprised, crazy. This close, freaking out. Like, it's fine. I love the floppiness. Sorry. Hello! I'm often looking for ways to find good book recs, but social media isn't usually my main one other than BookTube. But I was thinking about it, and Pinterest is like my only tried and true social media platform because I'm not endlessly scrolling on it ever, so I never seem to delete it, being frustrated with Reels. And we can just say me and Pinterest go way back. So I thought today, let's mix Pinterest and reading and figure out if Pinterest can give me good book recs for the week. So let's go grab my computer and get a book rec. Okay, so I pulled up Pinterest and right off the bat, we do have a book on the first homepage. It's Things You Save in a Fire by Katherine, which is interesting. I have read I've read two Katherine Center books. One I rated a 5-star, one I rated a 1-star. So I guess the first book on the list is Things You Save in a Fire. Next up, I'm just gonna keep scrolling the main. Next one is Cassie, one of her shorts. So I'm gonna watch a short and pick a book from it, I think. Let's see what she has to say.
Here's some books that are so good. If they were made into a drug, they would be illegalized right away. Like, if book slumps are a disease, these are the cure. You need to read these right now. Finishing it off with a Holly Jackson book. This book is so good, it made me physically stressed out. Like, it is amazing. So, go read these.
Okay, I think my takeaway is 5 Survive by Holly Jackson. a lot of her recs I've already read, so that was the one at the very end of the short, so I think I'm gonna pick it up along with Things We Save in a Fire. Hoping I can pick it up from the library, but I might purchase 5 Survive at the bookstore today. So let's go grab the books. Oh geez. Okay, first up, we're gonna go to Indigo and pick up 5 Survive by Holly Jackson. So the library's closed today, it's Easter Monday, so once I finish 5 Survive, then we'll go on a library run and pick up the next read. Okay, let's brush off this car. Getting here was a disaster. A man in a freaking truck was on my blind spot the entire time, and I kept signaling to get in the right lane, and they were like, no. So I had to like cut someone off to get here, and now I feel bad. Okay, let's go. Oh, thank goodness. There's only one copy left and I was this close to freaking out. I love the floppiness of this already. This looks so good. I'm so excited.
So nonchalant.
Read a little bit in the coffee shop, although I did mostly yap with my brother. 5 Survive, we're following 6 people in an RV on a road trip for spring break. We have our main character, Red. She seems to have some sort of memory problem so far. We have her best friend, Maddie, her crush, Austin, I think. And then we also have her brother and her brother's girlfriend. Oh, and this drunk guy. I can't remember his name. What's the drunk guy's name? Simon. And then the RV breaks down, but it looks like it wasn't an accident. So we're gonna see how that goes. I'm only like a few chapters in at the moment. So I'm gonna head home and we can read more into the book. All right, we made it home. I'm like a smidge, just a sprinkle into 5 Survive. I'm honestly really excited to read it. I feel like it's gonna be a quick, speedy popcorn read of a thriller. And I feel like that's honestly what I need right now. I'm just getting off of reading Way of Kings by Brandon Sanderson, so I'm looking for something fast-paced, easy read. This is a YA, so hopefully this is right up my alley, and I'm honestly really excited to see how it goes. And then for thrillers, I like to do a star rating and a plot twist rating, so stay tuned for that at the end of this video. I'm gonna read for the next little bit, and then hopefully, fingers crossed, I can read into the night without being too scared. I don't know, we're gonna see what happens. This is insane. I'm going to bed. That was crazy, but unfortunately I saw the twist coming. This is like such a good easy read, popcorn read, so good. Nom nom nom. Eat this up. So fun. The ending was like insane, and I didn't see that coming, obviously, but the twist of like who the killer was I did see coming, so that was a bit of a bummer. But the rest of it, I was like shocked, surprised, crazy, a little bit emotional in the letter at the end, but it was a great book, a wonderful YA thriller. So good. That's crazy. So crazy. We're on the road. Yes, I've been recording. I've been waiting for my moment. Okay, we're on the road. We're headed to the library. I finished 5 Survive. Insane. Can't wait to chat about it in the outro. Like, genuinely, that thriller was fantastic and amazing. Goal today, run to the library, grab Things We Save in a Fire. Things You Save in a Fire? I'm always messing up the title. I don't know why. And then once we grab that, then I'm going to start it up, see how it goes. I'm hoping it's good. That's all I can hope for. Oh my gosh. It's on display and everything. Okay, let's get out of here. Book acquired. It was on display. That's so funny. Okay, let's hit it. Dude, it was like on display. You know it's gonna be a good read.
They know what the good reads are.
Oh my gosh, it's not that funny. Okay, we're headed home.
It's like the website where you like feel like if you got it, you'd be laughing right now.
I'm laughing on the inside.
Yeah, you sure?
Good morning. Bad news. I am incredibly sick. Yesterday I was like bedridden. I've just got like a terrible cold. I got to page 65 of Things You Save in a Fire. I said that right this time. I'm just gonna read a little bit this morning, see how it goes. This is actually like a relatively shorter book. It's only 300 pages. Feeling pretty good about it. Right off the bat, I'm not loving it. Let's chat about what it's about. So we're following our main character Cassie, and she is a firefighter. Obviously, being a woman in a male-dominated industry, which is interesting to read about, but I can't tell if she's like overdoing it so far. She's like really playing up the badassery of Cassie, which is fine. It's just a little cringe for me sometimes. Anyways, Cassie is about to be promoted. She just won like a crazy award of honor, but then it turns out her like arch nemesis is the one giving out the award, and she pummels him on stage because he gropes her. And very valid of her, honestly. Now her promotion is not looking too good, and she either has to apologize or be fired. So she refuses to apologize, but she thinks, hey, what if I get transferred? Her mother has recently gone blind in one eye and has been sort of nagging her to come down to Massachusetts to help her. So finally Cassie's like, okay, this is a good opportunity. I'll transfer from Texas to Massachusetts, and she'll have to start all over from the bottom and work her way up again at this new fire station. Right off the bat, the men in Massachusetts at the fire station are very sexist and very misogynistic, and like it's fine. It's just a little much to read about. Like I feel like it's so incredibly stereotypical, as well as Cassie being like a badass tomboy is also very stereotypical. So far I feel like there isn't much depth in the characters. They are just kind of like an archetype, I guess, of like a man firefighter, a female firefighter. And I also feel like her mom is an archetype of like the hippie mom. Yeah. We're also learning a lot about Cassie and her mom's relationship. Her mom left her when she was 16 after her mom cheated on her dad and they broke up and they separated. So she hasn't lived with her since then, and they also have not been in very much contact since then. We're gonna explore sort of that relationship and, you know, Cassie starting this new job. And then one final thing is there is another rookie who is hired on with her at the Massachusetts fire station, and he is handsome and a normal guy, and she's catching feelings right off the bat, which I don't really know if I appreciate the like, oh my gosh, he's so handsome, he seems like a nice guy from like their first meeting. Like, I don't ever know if I feel like Katherine Center's kind of setting it up to be like an instant connection, and I'm like, you don't even know this person, but whatever, we're gonna keep reading. I read for a little bit this morning and now I'm on page 89, so I'm hoping to get to maybe halfway today. Would seem like a good stopping point, but we'll just see. Honestly, I'm not in love with this book yet. I'm not in love with it at all, actually. Wish me luck! Okay, I am giggling and kicking my feet. I did just audibly go eee! So this might be turning out to be I'm on page 152 and we're going into some sort of fake dating scenario and I'm so excited. Oh my gosh. What the heck is going on? This book is so good. Getting a little fresh air for my sickness. Feeling good. Just gonna read a couple pages out here, clear my lungs a bit. You know the drill. Can I just say, whoever let slickbacks come into style, I'm gonna sue. I think it's like my puffy sick face that's doing it for me. I don't know. Still very sick. I did an Eddie pot, took some Tylenol. I'm feeling good, feeling medicated, feeling great. Anyways, let's grab the read, shall we? Yesterday it was beautiful outside. Today it's raining and it's disgusting. So I'm kind of feeling depressed and I'm not having fun anymore. I'm on page 236 of Things You Save in a Fire. And yes, it's going great. We've also been introduced to a lot more conflict for her job and for her love interest. But here's my main qualm with this book, is she is calling this guy that she's into Rookie, but his name is Owen, and she's only called him by his name like maybe 2 times. And he's literally asked her to call her Owen, but throughout the book she's only calling him Rookie, and I feel like that's just kind of a little disrespectful. I don't know. That's just me though. Anyways, girl, I've got like 80 pages left. I'm just gonna sit down and finish this. So surprised. Pinterest book recs kind of good. I feel like things are going really well so far in this video. Okay, I gotta update the crew. Believe me when I say I've never been more mad at a book in my whole life. Not the book's fault, just misogyny. I literally had to walk it off. That's how pissed I was. I've taken a couple deep breaths for sure. They're not really helping. I'm still pissed. Crazy climax. Crazy male manipulator. Crazy, okay? Okay, I'm gonna finish it. we just finished Things You Save in a Fire. The ending did redeem it, thank goodness. Thank goodness. Definitely have to linger on this one before I rate it, but I'll give you the final ratings like right now because there's gonna be a cut. Review time. Let's chat 5 Survive and Things You Save in a Fire. First things first, 5 Survive by Holly Jackson. I just want to say, I am like addicted to the type of book this is. I went on like a research rampage looking for books similar to this. A thriller that takes place in like one day-ish / it's just like one scenario, and then we're sort of like figuring out who's the mole out of the group of people. Like, I loved that this was just 8 hours. Like, that was it. It sort of feels like a bottle episode of a TV show in that way. So easy to follow, so like engrossing, and I felt like I could finish this in 8 hours. Like, I felt like I could read it in the amount of time that it took place, and I practically did. I finished it in like less than 24 hours. And the more I think about it, the more I can't stop thinking about it. I obviously finished it, put it down for a few days to think about it, and originally right off the bat I rated it a solid 4 stars. I feel like I'm gonna bump it up to a 4.5 just because I love the formatting so much. Although I'm gonna say for the plot twist ability, I'm gonna give it like maybe a 3.5. I didn't see the plot twist coming, but I did feel like we were given too many clues leading up to the plot twist that it wasn't like a, oh my god. It was like, yeah, I mean, we talked about that before, so I guess this makes sense that it's coming up now. And I also did guess the mole from the beginning. Pinterest, you're on a great streak starting with this. This was fantastic. Okay, next up we have Things You Say With a Fire by Katherine Center. The beginning was a little slow. The romance was an insta-love. They did get married at the end of the book and have kids. Sometimes those cliches can really get to me, but this time I'm trying to look past it. I just think the timeline of their relationship for them to like get engaged and be married, I was just like, that's really fast, babe. Like, that doesn't seem realistic at all to me. But other than that, that was kind of the only thing pulling me out of the book of like realism wise. Other than that, this book was so freaking cute. I think like it's not the most world-breaking romance book, but it is like a super fun read. I'll give it that. I really like this book. I think I'm gonna give it a 3.75 stars, and this one a 4.5. So I would say this was a super successful Pick My Reads video. Pinterest, you've got my taste down. I feel like a 4.5 stars and an almost 4-star. That's pretty good. Anyways, with all that being said, thanks for making it to the end. If you like this video, make sure to give it a like, comment, subscribe, do whatever you need to do, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye guys.